Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video. In this video we're going to be looking at the fire token wheel, and as you can see there are 5 separate rewards. There are the poor pins and then there are 4 characters, one of them being a straight up S-class in Sheila. Not a great S-class, I did do a review on this character before, not the greatest of S-classes, but the stats alone will instantly make her much more powerful than the majority of 6 stars. Then there's Raven, L, and then there's Adam, and they're all actually pretty decent 6-star characters. They're all generation 2, they've all got the stats. They're not going to be as useful as they once were, but they're all reasonably decent. Some have their uses still. For instance, Raven and her elusive can be very good for rampage teams on attack, so there are still some potential there. And then obviously the last prize is the pause. If we look at the percentage breakdown, you can see the chance of getting a character is very, very, very small. 1% versus 99%, but basically there's no breakdown, and this is a big complaint consistently about the collection items, there being no breakdown on the odds here. Now on the Lewis wheel we did see there was an issue right at the beginning of the wheel, and it did have an odds breakdown in that, and I think that was them attempting to bring in an odds breakdown for collection items, and I think they need to do that, and this would have been an easy way for them to just do it. There probably just shouldn't have been any characters on here, and it should have just been a poor pin wheel basically, and then a breakdown of the collection item only. That would have been a better way to do it, but either way there definitely needs to be a breakdown of collection item odds in the future. There's nothing to click, there's nothing to check, and unfortunately that's pretty bad. Now there are a number of offers up right now. If you go to offers section you can see they vary in cost. It is 10,000 of these fire tokens per one pull. I'm not a big fan of them selling half a pull. So for instance, if you were to buy this offer for £4.69 for me, it would be 25,000. You could buy 3 of them, but then you still got an uneven amount, you see, and I'm not a really big fan of that. Whereas if you look at this one, this is the cheapest one, 89 pence. This is basically a $1 offer. You get 1 pull for 89 pence. So I'm going to buy this twice just to test out the sort of numbers of poor pins we get. Most likely going to get poor pins, and I'm guessing the numbers could drop really, really low, but we'll find out. Okay, so we buy the offer and we get the 10,000 fire tokens. I'm not sure why it's 10,000 per one pull. Like it's like 1 billion tokens per one pull. You just make it 100, you know, make it 1,000. I don't know. I don't know why it's so many. Doesn't make any sense to me. But we do get the 1 pull, and we'll just go straight back to the wheel. Like I said, I'll just recheck the odds. Like I said, 1% for a character, 99% for a collection item. It's most likely going to be a collection item. We'll pull on the collection item and then we'll see what we can get. We're mainly looking at the kind of numbers we can get, because if you're getting like single digits of poor pins, it's not really that great, is it? And 50. I mean, it's if that's the minimum you can get, it could be, I mean, as long as, this is the thing with the no odds breakdown on the poor pins, it's hard to know how good value it is. On a one pull, it's just random. You could just get 50 and the next one I could get like 5,000, but we don't know. We don't know where it goes up to, unfortunately. It's called like blind odds at the moment. If you compare it to the current level up tournament, if you get 50,000 points, you get 250, you know, in comparison to the sort of value you're getting out of this. If you get to 800,000 points, you're getting 5,000. So I think they brought this up just to try and get people to get as many as possible for the museum collections that are up right now. And I didn't really make a video about these when they first came into the game. I did look at them on my stream and I have claimed some. I mainly claim the trainers in this region just because I'm very short on trainers. I have opened 4 of these and I actually got 2 Benny bags. So for me, I got pretty lucky. But that's the other bag I claimed in my other region just because it's got armory tokens. So I think they're trying to get people to get these. There is a sort of like top tier bag as well, which costs a lot, 130k, and it gets you 23% of an S-class character. Some of the more recent ones as well, like Dayu and Princess. So there is potential to get some good rewards here if you are willing to either grind really hard in the events or purchase some of the offers. So I decided to buy in my other region as well, just to see if we can see bigger numbers basically on the poor pins. I need it in this region less because of the leash gate issue. I actually already am done on the leashes, so it's just going to be museum collections for me here. So we'll pull on Raven. We'll pull on Raven just to see what we can get. And we're going to get, how many pins? 250. That's a bit better. That'd be a better minimum in my opinion. 250. You're looking at about $1 per pull on the other offers. sometimes it gets more expensive. So as you can see now, per pull it's getting more expensive, over £2 per pull, whereas before it was less than £1. It's getting a bit better value in this one compared to the cheaper one, but it's still fairly expensive. It's over £1 a pull. And if you're getting 50 of those paw pins, the majority of the time, I'm not sure of the worth there, to be honest. With the cheapest museum collection being these 8,000 collectibles for the trainer bag, you know, you'd have to claim, you know, 50 so many times. So do tell me if you did that singular pull or if you did more pulls on that wheel. Do tell me the highest you got. Do tell me the lowest you got. Let's get these numbers. We should be given the odds breakdown so we don't have to do this ourselves. I'm pretty sure this should be part of the Google and iTunes agreement stuff now. I think we're supposed to know these odds, and even if we're not, it's just so much better and more transparent if we do. It's really, really not a good look that we don't know the odds of something that we have to pay money for. That is not a good look for me. And that's why I'm pretty sure that we are meant to know it already. This is something I brought up last month, the month before. It is an ongoing issue, especially around the promo wheel, because exactly the same issue with all the card drops. So hopefully that's going to be revealed soon enough. But that is the end of my video, guys. Hopefully you got some luck on this wheel. If you are going to pull, good luck. Thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.